Lanier Music. Now, this is my local guitar shop when I lived here in the North Shore in Louisiana, just outside New Orleans. This is Randy's shop. And listen, you're going to meet Randy here in a minute. One of my favorite people. He is endlessly entertaining, interesting, funny, and he's also perfectly suited for this shop, which Louisiana is a very quirky, eccentric, cool place. And so you just have to meet him. He'll be here in a second. Randy.
Hey, man.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Long time no see.
Yeah, man. This has changed a lot.
Yep, we took advantage of the disadvantage, and with the COVID, we was doing the curbside service.
Yeah.
And took out all the inventory, ripped up the carpet after 22 years, 23 years,
Whoa.
and put wood floors in.
Man.
And so.
And, okay, hold on.
Yep.
Because you're a barefoot guy.
Yep.
And, man, I noticed, I thought I was going crazy when I came in. There's a foot. And then also, I mean, there's
logo.
Yeah. I mean, there's branding, and there's like branding your brand on the floor.
Yeah, we did it. Disney has a hidden Mickey's, and so we did that. And so it wound up that there's this company that makes the brands. So when we was doing the floors, we wound up branded a logo and the bare feet in it there. So
awesome.
And the kids love it because they get to find the hidden bare feet. So it's a fun
you should work out
place.
like a treat for them.
There you go.
You get a free lesson for every foot you can find.
There
Cool. Well, okay, so hang on. I think like you used to have a bunch of stuff packed in on this side.
Yeah, it was the joke was I had 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag, but now we're able to expand out and really display stuff and show it off a lot better. Speaking of better, watch this. I forgot I didn't turn this on this morning. My Nixie tube clock. So yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
I think those are like the coolest looking amps. Those Susan Kettner. Also, we got to talk about something.
Yes.
What is this?
It's one of my dad's milking machines. I grew up on a dairy farm, and it's people ask me, why is a milker in a dairy in a music store?
Just if time is hard.
Yeah,
your music and dairy.
Yeah, no matter how bad things get, they won't be that bad again. Not that there's anything wrong with dairy. And I was hauling hay yesterday. We got beef cows on the place, me and my brother. And but yeah, just a reminder where I'm from and stuff.
That's so good.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
cool. And you got so many cool. I think we'll talk about that.
Oh yeah, it's F5, I believe, Gibson's. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's do a quick tour through here.
Yeah. So we're Epiphone dealer. We do. This is a Godin, Canadian line.
You've always liked Godins.
We've done a lot with Seagull. Robert Godin. They make tremendous instruments, great value and stuff. So it's fantastic. So we've been doing them. Yeah, those guys since we opened up. We're a PV dealer. Dean, Epiphone. We've been getting a lot of Epiphones in lately. Some we ordered a while back.
Yeah.
I want to tell you how long, but supply chain they now starting to come in, and we're just taking as many as we can because you never know. I
like the fun, funky colors. Yes,
that's my wife. She's fantastic with getting off the beaten path and getting interesting colors. And the Epiphone they're prisms and all kind of the fades and stuff. So they're really getting really creative with the finishes and stuff there. So they come a long way in the last couple of years with really doing great. And then Gibson owns Kramer, so we got all the Berettas and stuff there. Guitar for every stage.
Man, how cool! Like, okay, so there's one over here too.
The Steinberg Gibson owns that, and this is neat here. I thought this. If you look at it, come from this side, you'll see it looks like the input for the 8-track cassette, but it's actually the leg rest.
Yeah.
So that's a neat little thing there.
Who would have thought that these would be cool again?
Yeah, and the coolest, I got a guy that bought electric and a bass. He travels with his work, lives in a camper.
There you go.
And so the space, the save weight and space is critical in a camper trailer. And so it's fantastic for that application. So he does great with he bought the electric and the bass for that. And then this is our bass area here. And
this was where the dairy
machines
stuff? Okay.
In fact, I have another milk machine you'll see in a second, similar to my great grandfather and grandfather. This is a pedal heaven with some mixers and power amps. And then here's some Dean, Kramer. We got a cool bunch of stuff there.
Again, man, bright colors, funky shapes.
Yeah.
It's 1989 again.
Exactly, the pointy guitars are coming back. And then the stage is kind of neat. I've always had the stage. For a while I had lesson space on it, But when we did the addition, 14 years ago, we got the stage back, so I got cases stored underneath the curtains, which really framed it. We did that after the when we did the floors and everything. So about 2 years ago, we really made the stage nice. Of course, the planes, the buddy of mine's grandfather used to make planes, and we had at one point about 70 of them in here, and so just everything's got a story. So and
these are the right guitars for being in, like, New Orleans is like 30, 40 miles that way.
Exactly, yeah.
And this is just the right set of guitars. And this, so this room just looks and sounds and feels like a high-end guitar shop.
Oh, yeah. It's that cypress behind the walls. The stairs we built out of laminated beams to match the laminated beams on the ceiling. And the decking is red oak. And so up here you can see the red oak from the bottom, and they'll put the 12-inch centers on the beams, just give that massive look. And then even on the stairs for the runners, we countersunk, put the lag bolts in, and then put 1-inch dowels fill in the hole to give it this.
These are meaty.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome. Oh, and then you tuck in all the acoustics up way high.
We got some high, medium, then low. It just depends on where we can fit them at the time.
Yeah.
So, Then in here, I forgot to turn the light on. This is our microphone room.
Oh, I haven't seen this. Yes. I think, was this lessons?
Yeah, it just used to be a lesson room.
Oh, this is cool.
And this is poplar on the floor, which is amazing wood because it's dark and light in the same piece. You can see on these two here.
Oh, that's cool.
And it just so happened these drawers here we've made for underneath the balcony over there at the landing. And these drawers happen to be poplar as well. And so the knobs, as I say knobs, the little handles are scrap pieces that we cut at an angle. We used to have what was in the drawers written there. But so it's a neat little thing. And then, the microphones. And since, Radio Shack ain't there no more, so now we got to stock a lot of these things. It's a New Orleans reference, a song,
Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, because we got people all over the world. Can you explain what is Ain't There No More?
All right, so it's a song, it was a Benny Grunch and the Bunch, and they do the 12 Yats of Christmas. they got Christmas albums. So they did the song Ain't There No More, and it's all different businesses and things that were iconic in New Orleans that are gone. Like K&B drugstores, Ain't There No More. And, just tons of things, Ain't There No More.
Well, that's like my wife and I am from the mountains in Virginia. Right. My wife is from around here, but man, like, we'll still like, ain't there no more.
And
there's that's a good. There's somebody on, no more. So we do a live shows Fridays at 2:00 Eastern time, and there's a guy that always comes and says, "How's your mom and them?"
Mom and them, yeah. So. In fact, a buddy of mine has a band, Bubba and them, which I thought was the greatest band name, Bubba and them. So
that's so good.
Then they have another band, Both Us. It's a two-piece band, so instead of being duos, Both Us. Yeah, who's on his band? Both Us.
That's funny. That's cool. Well, hey,
talk.
Do you have anything? You know the stuff I'm into.
Yes.
Do you have anything I'm?
Yeah, we got the mandolin that you pointed out, and this Martin came from the same guy.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
When I saw that line.
Yeah.
I saw that black, inky, streaky.
Yeah. I think it's Brazilian Rosewood.
There's some Brazilian, and it's a...
Yeah. So this is a 1969.
Oh, that just made it. Because a D-35 came out in 65.
Yes.
So to get a Brazilian one means it's only like 4 years that it could be.
Exactly.
Oh, and that super dark logo.
Yeah.
Like you can't even see the logo, really.
Exactly.
Man.
And the action is a little high on it, but
they all are.
Yeah, well, of course, bluegrass players, that's what they like. And so, if you pull in a little bit, there's these little dots in there, which could be somebody spilt wine on it, or as I like to think, blood from a gun battle or something, from the bar fight or something or other. Head out, Sully.
Hey, brother. I just dropped off a AKG.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
I'll catch up with you later.
Sounds great. That's what a drummer sounds like playing on a D-35.
Yeah. That's a... Ooh, I want to play this one.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Ah, yeah.
I'll play this one. You deal with some customers.
Sounds good.
This is, what, a 1969? Yeah, so it's got, I don't know if you can see those. So, right in there, it's got the patent numbers on the Grovers. So, D-35s came out in 1965, and so big thing is binding around the neck and then 3-piece back. Now, the other thing is, in 1969, Martin stopped using Brazilian Rosewood. So, if you find a D-35 that has Brazilian Rosewood, also, I mean, it could only be 4 years, and then you start honing in. Without even looking at the serial number, you can hone in on other details, like this really rounded headstock, and it's kind of interesting. That comes from the fact that Martin used a jig, and that jig wore out, and the router slowly rounded off the corners. And so by the late 60s, you get these Martins that are particularly folky looking because they have a very round headstock. Look at Trigger. Trigger has an incredibly round headstock. Look at many other Martins from those late 60s. But anyway, this thing is super, super cool. And Randy knows me. And this is my thing. And so, let's go see how much. So, a few observations on this guitar, just this actual guitar. Number one, the saddle's very low, and so it needs a neck reset. Oh, that's the bridge. That's here. So the saddle is so low that now the bridge can't totally clear. It's not getting any break angle. So the right way to fix that would be neck reset. A kind of right way would be ramping the bridge. So if you'd cut slots into the bridge, you could get more of a break angle to where the saddle. Yeah, so right now it kind of leaves you at a little bit of a sitar sound. And most guitars from 1985 and before from Martin are gonna need a neck reset. Now that also means that it doesn't have an adjustable truss rod. It does have a truss rod, it is just a set relief, you can't adjust it. So this guitar has a couple things. So the neck is very, I mean there's a little bit of relief, but the G string in particular, the nut may not be original, I'm not totally sure. But anyway, so bridge pins look original, the whole bridge is kind of tilted forward a bit, but it has freaking beautiful Brazilian rosewood on the sides, super inky, streaky black. The middle piece looks like it may have come from the same piece, and then there's very straight grain on either side of the wing, but this is a cool one. He's asking $6. Let's go ask what he's actually asking. This one looks crazy. Like, I think this may have been a fire. Because I'm looking at it. And yeah, like, look how, like, reddy orangey it is. And all of the binding is very like orange. I don't know. I think this has been on fire, if I had to guess. Or has at least gotten super hot. So, made in Kalamazoo. The label in here says an F5. It's a 6-digit serial number. I'm gonna have to look that up, but it's in the 70s for sure. But patented February 1st, 1898. This is an F5, but it's been modified. So it's got a couple things going for it, against it. And I forget, I mean, the serial number's at an angle. I forgot about that. I don't know mandolins very well. I mean, F5s are kind of the thing to know. It's like if you're gonna know electric guitars, pretty much know no-casters, Stratocasters, like Tele Strats, Les Pauls. That's kind of what you'd start with, but an F5. But look how curly, and lots of movement in there. Now this thing is not set up great. Truss rod's good, but maybe it's got some fret stuff going on. Maybe the action's just a little too low. Maybe the strings are too light. It just doesn't have that like kick you in the head kind of punch. It's very tinny. Doesn't have the bite or the woof you'd expect. This has been Lanier Music. Oh, what the, hold on. What happened here? Oh. Look at this thing. What happened? Who did this to you? Look at that thing. Guys, I think this is a real one. This is a Gibson. Who did this? Whoa. Look at that glue joint. Alright, so we did get a truss rod, but man, I don't know what happened to this. There we go. Well, before you move it, let's talk.
Okay.
How much?
That, we have it at, I think it's what, $6,000?
Yeah.
And like I said, it was a local bluegrass player. It was his guitar, and he passed away, then his wife passed, and so he's selling it. But like I said, it's either, some wine spilt on it or some blood. Either way, it's a cool story.
Pictures. It's good to see you, man.
Good seeing you.
So,
Come in anytime.
how can people find you?
Well, the Highway 59, Mandeville, Louisiana. And we have a website and stuff. We don't sell on the site. I'm more of a hands-on kind of a dude. And so if you invite, drive through, Louisiana.
Come to New Orleans, take a cruise on your way back.
Yeah.
Swing by here.
Yeah.
But this is my favorite shop in Louisiana. It's like you and Shreveport Music, but you're like 5 hours apart.
Exactly. But opposite corners of the state.
Yeah.
Just about.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for everything. Good to see you, man.
Great seeing you. Y'all have a great time.